Now then, Jim, see if you can make a bullseye with your very first shot. Remember, line up your sights, hold your breath, and squeeze the trigger gently.
Stop it, Terry, you silly. This is serious. Make him stop, Daddy.
Go away, Terry, go away. Ah, pretty good, Jim, pretty good. A little bit more to the left.
Terry! Dad!
What's the news?
Wonderful. From now on, it's legal to kill. All the partridge you want.
You won't change your mind and come out with us today, Jim? Well, I don't mean to shoot, just for the company. Haven't seen much of you these holidays.
Sorry, Dad. Besides, I'm driving Dora up to London. She's visiting some of her refugee friends.
In that case,
Morning, Jim. Morning, Dad.
Morning, Roger.
I see they're packing the guns. What a wonderful day for partridge. You don't know what you're missing, old boy.
Don't I?
Hello, Puddinhead.
Hello, Daddy. Morning, Granddad.
Good morning, Tommy. Had your breakfast?
Yes, thanks. Uncle Jim, will you be long?
No. Why?
I punched the bag 65 times this morning.
Well, I'd like to see that. But what about your holiday task?
Oh, that, it's almost finished.
Well, it better be. It'd be a nice thing if the other teachers at school complained to me about my own nephew.
They won't have to, Uncle Jim.
All right. I'll be right up.
Oh, a telegram for you, Roger.
Thank you, sir.
Anything important?
No, sir, it's from the Air Ministry. Just routine.
Oh. Well, I better be off. Buchanan and the others will be here any minute.
I won't be long, sir.
Good.
Good morning, Jim.
May.
Good morning, darling.
Good morning, dear.
What, no kiss for the little woman?
Why, certainly.
Oh, this getting up at the crack of dawn kills me. Oh, my face, my precious face.
You've already put an hour's work in on that gorgeous mug of yours. It can't need a repair job already. You better get yourself some breakfast before your guests arrive. You're only the hostess, my dear.
I've got it, my dear. Oh, why did I give up the theater to become a lady?
Well, your performance still stinks, my pet.
Please, my pet.
You don't fool me, either of you kiddies. So your favorite audience is walking out on you. If you see Dora, tell her I'll be upstairs with Tommy.
There you are, Annie. What are you smiling at?
I was just thinking, Miss Dora. They talk about the Scottish economy, but it doesn't compare with German efficiency.
Austrian, Annie.
Well, in either case, it's been a different house since you started to manage it.
It's the least I can do to repay Mrs. Heatherton for all she's done. She's treated me like one of the family.
That's the bohemian in her, if you'll excuse me saying so. Theatrical folks are right warm-hearted. Don't you worry, my dear. You're doing fine. And who knows? Maybe before very long you'll have a household of your own to run.
You're a scheming old woman, and I haven't the least idea of what you mean.
Well, miss, I hope you have a nice time in London with Mr. Jim.
Guard up, chin in, straight left will always win. Guard up, chin in, straight left will always win. Guard up, chin in, a straight left will always win.
All right, now in French.
En garde, tête baissée, frappez de gauche et vous gagnez. En garde, tête baissée, frappez de gauche et vous gagnez. Uncle Jim, you do believe that travel broadens the mind, don't you?
Depends. I know some minds couldn't be broadened with a poleaxe. Why do you ask?
Well, I was wondering, don't you think it'd be a good idea if I came up to London with you today?
Sorry.
But why not?
Well,
Oh, I know. Because you got a crush on Dora.
who told you that?
You don't have to be told. You see, that mushy look.
You're far too bright. Anyway, there's your holiday task to finish. Here.
What a life.
You do have a rotten time of it, don't you? Look, you get those verbs off by tomorrow, I'll take you to Brighton for the whole day.
You will?
Come along now. Let's see how that footwork's going. Now, watch yourself. Guard up. Chin in.
Straight left will always win.
Good morning, Humpty Dumpty.
Good morning, Dora.
I'm sorry, Uncle Jim. I didn't mean to hurt you.
Tommy, that's all right. Yeah. You'd better take this.
You mean that, Uncle Jim?
Well, you can take care of it till you get one of your own.
Well, if the performance is over, we better be getting along.
You run along with Dora, Tommy. I'll join you as soon as I clear up the arena.
What, do you really think there's going to be a war?
I don't see any way out. Heaven knows I'm for peace, no one more so, but it's out of our hands. Hitler's made up his mind and he can't go back on it. Well, hello, Roger. You know pretty minute, don't you?
He's coming out with us, Roger. See about a gun for him, will you?
Of course, sir. Morning, Dora.
Good morning, Archer.
Hey, young man, your mother's looking for you.
But I've done it.
Done what?
Whatever it is she says I haven't.
Get along, you young monkey.
Ah, there he is. Tommy!
Look, Mummy, what Uncle Jim's given me.
Never mind about that. Let me look behind your ears.
Oh, Mummy.
Just as I thought. There's enough dirt there to plant a potato patch. Go on, off to the bathroom with you.
What a life. I thought a chap was supposed to have a little happiness in the holidays.
Want me to take care of that?
No, thank you, Dora.
Mrs. Merritt, you know Fraulein Brookman, don't you?
How do you do?
Darling, you look so sweet. Makes me feel like an old hag. My face. How ghastly. I've lost it.
It's all right. She only means some makeup.
Yes, darling, but I feel terrible without it. Now, I wonder
Excuse me,
what I
miss,
did with
the
it.
pastries.
Oh, Mary, my face is on the breakfast room table. Would you run and get it for me,
Yes, ma'am.
please? Some of your own cooking. Kipfel. I must have one.
No, you don't. I know you. If you try one, you want them all.
Oh, I suppose you're right. You know that she's the most wonderful cook in the world. In fact, she's the most wonderful person. I don't know what I'd ever do without her.
I feel horribly guilty running off like this.
Darling, you deserve a holiday. And see that you make the most of it.
You try this one, sir?
Oh, thanks. May I?
Yeah, go ahead.
Good.
Splendid.
Good morning, my dear.
Good morning. Good morning, Sir Leslie.
This is Mr. Merritt, Fraulein Brookman. My son, Jim.
Your father's been kind enough to fix me up with a gun. Nice bit of work, huh?
Quite fetching. You'll excuse us, won't you? I'm taking Dora up to London.
Aren't you joining us in the sports today?
I'm afraid not. I prefer my sports to be a little less one-sided.
I don't follow.
Now, if it were the birds that had the guns...
Huh? I don't get it. Does he mean he doesn't approve of shooting partridges?
Or anything else?
But I see. I mean, it's ridiculous, huh?
My son doesn't approve of killing.
But good Scott, I mean, of course, it's none of my business, but what about it if there's a war?
Oh, that's entirely different. War is not a personal matter. If it comes, and I hope it won't, Jim will know what to do.
Oh, yes. Yes, rather.
Well, shall we make start?
Yeah.
What is it?
I was trying to remember. Did I ever tell you the story of the nephew and the great-uncle who died?
No, but it sounds very sad.
Only the beginning. The end is wonderful.
Yes.
Well, you see, the great-uncle lived in a little cottage on the top of a hill. When he died, he left the cottage to the nephew.
On condition that he never marry.
On condition that I spend my honeymoon there.
That's original. Then what?
Well, then, of course, I started out in search of a wife. I searched high and low.
Far and wide.
And with no success. Until one day, there, sitting opposite me in my own house, was the most wonderful girl in the world. Young, beautiful.
And penniless.
Yes, but that doesn't matter because I've just been made assistant headmaster with an increase in salary. So I bought this marriage license. It's a special one, good any time.
Oh, Jim, you are darling.
Does that mean yes?
I'm an Austrian, but in the eyes of your country, I count as a German. And if war broke out, I'd be an enemy alien.
Well, if you marry me, you'll be British.
Let's leave things the way they are for now.
Until when?
Until we're sure nothing's going to happen. Now, don't buy out all the bookshops. There's my bus. I'll meet you here at 6:30. Goodbye.
Bye.
Are you one of Mrs. Muller's pupils?
Of course I'm a pupil. What do you take me for, the insurance man?
Hier bist du endlich. Ah, mein lieb Kind, komm in.
We were waiting for you. No, in here. I must finish with my other pupils first. You must practice a little by yourself today. Begin with your scales.
Wir alle bekennen uns damit nach zu unserem alten Grundsatz. Es ist gänzlich unwichtig, ob wir leben. Aber notwendig ist es, dass unser Volk lebt. Wenn unser Wille so stark ist, dass keine Not ihn mehr zu zwingen vermag, dann wird unser Wille und unser deutscher Stahl auch die Not meistern. Deutschland, Sieg heil!
Sieg heil.
The task will be hard.
God save the king.
Well, I've got to have a drink after that.
About once a year, you have a bright idea. Give me a whiskey and don't drown it with soda or I'll murder you.
How about you, Dad?
No, thank you.
Sir Leslie?
Make mine a stiff one, my boy. I need fortifying. It's going to be a long and terrible business.
Yes, I must get up to the War Office right away. They're bound to need all the experienced men they can get.
I know what I shall do.
Sniffing the grease paint again?
Well, somebody has to entertain the troops, don't they?
As if war weren't horrible enough without that.
Oh, you pig.
Well, what about me?
Oh, you'll be all right. Dora can manage here very easily on her own.
I don't want to spoil your plans, but you better not count on me. I'm an enemy alien now.
Oh, don't be ridiculous. You're part of the family, or practically. Isn't she, Jim?
Oh, May, this is no time to talk about such things.
Oh, don't be fantastic. Any time's the time to talk about such things.
You kindly shut that beautiful trap of yours and stop embarrassing people.
Oh.
By the way, Jim, how do you like the prospect of forming fours on the barrack square?
I don't like it at all. And I'm not going to do it.
Oh, come off it, old boy. This isn't an Oxford Union debate. This is a real thing. You're going to be called up along with all the rest of them. Might as well go of your own accord. Looks better.
Those who want to fight can. I won't.
You're not serious.
Of course I'm serious. You all know how I feel. This is nothing new. I hate war, and I can have no part in it.
But we all hate war, Jim. It's just that there are some things we hate even more. Things we can't go on living with. Things like, well, you heard just now.
You all despise me, don't you?
Don't talk rot. We don't despise you. We're just trying to understand, that's all.
Of course, I'm sorry. You've always been considerate. All of you. Mainly because you thought it was just a lot of undergraduate nonsense. Something I'd grow out of. Well, it wasn't. I haven't changed. And I won't. They can do what they like about it. Put me in prison, go to any extremes, but I won't kill. And I won't help others to kill.
No one's going to put you up against a wall and shoot you, my dear boy. You'll have to go before the local tribunal and state your reasons for refusing military service. If they're accepted, you'll be given a chance to work at some non-military activity.
That I'm quite willing to do. Dad, I'm sorry.
I'm afraid you're in for rather a rough time, Jim.
Oh, darling, don't take it so hard. He ought to be...
Now, please, May, please. It's going to be hard enough for him as it is. We mustn't make it harder.
What are we expected to do? Treat him as a hero?
You're expected to treat him as my son. The laws of England give him the right to do what he feels is his duty. If those are his beliefs, he must stand by them, whatever the consequences. But no one in this house shall speak one word against him, or do or say anything that'll hurt him. Is that understood?
Mr. Jackson, you were a man of considerable property. Now, supposing the Nazis were to come storming into your house and trying to take it away from you, what would you do?
I should offer no resistance.
What, do you mean to say you'd calmly hand your property over to the enemy?
Certainly, sir.
Amazing, huh? Well, as you're feeling so generous, why not hand over your property to one of your neighbors? I know several of them who could make good use of it. Charity begins at home, you know. Do you submit, Mr. Jackson, that you would only, shall we say, part with your pocketbook at the point of a gun?
You're trying to trick me into saying things I don't mean.
No one's trying to trick anybody here, Mr. Jackson. We're just attempting to get at the truth. Any more questions? The verdict of this tribunal is that your application for exemption be refused and that you be drafted into the armed forces at once. Next case.
James Heatherton.
I take it we've all read the applicant's statement. Well, then, will you?
May I first congratulate you on the scholarly manner in which you prepared your appeal.
Thank you, sir.
You realize, of course, what would happen to you if you tried to wear these notions in a Nazi corps.
I have a pretty good idea, sir.
And you'll agree that only in a democracy would you be given such an opportunity?
Yes, of course.
Then isn't your refusal to fight for the preservation of this democracy a very poor payment for the privilege?
There's only one way you can pay for a privilege, sir. That's by exercising it. Otherwise, Every law becomes a dead letter. There'd be no democracy.
Do you seriously mean that if the Nazis tried to murder members of your family, you would stand by with folded hands?
Of course not, sir. I'd do everything I could to save them.
But everything doesn't include killing Nazis, I take it.
I hope not, sir.
How long have you held this conviction against killing?
As long as I can remember.
And now it's against your principles to fight for your country?
Ultimately, if it involves killing, I have the deepest respect for the heroism of war, for the self-sacrifice and the getting together in a common purpose. But I believe that unless we come to the point where we find some other stimulus than war for this feeling of togetherness, we shall destroy the world in trying to save it.
Jim, my boy, I want to say something very personal to you. You're a young man with unusually brilliant gifts for teaching. You have a splendid career ahead of you. You love your profession, and you have the opportunity to do invaluable work in the years to come. Are you prepared to throw away that opportunity?
What kind of a teacher would I be, sir, if I didn't live up to what I believe in?
The decision of this tribunal is that the applicant be exempted from military service on condition that he find employment at once at farm labor within 10 miles of this town. You understand, of course, this must be somewhere other than on your father's estate.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Next case, Herbert Foster.
Yes, sir? What can I do for you?
I came to see if you could give me a job on your farm.
You don't look like a farmhand. What's wrong?
Well, this will explain.
I see.
I thought possibly you might be short-handed.
I'm short-handed right enough. My gill's in munitions, my 2 sons are in the Navy. But I'll manage somehow. Thanks all the same.
I'm looking for a job. Yeah, you'll want to see this first. They all do.
Back it up there, Sam. Back it up there.
All right, all right.
Farmer Searle, isn't it?
That's right, yes.
My name's Jim Heatherton. I'm looking for a job.
You can save your breath. I heard all about you. Sam, back it up a little more there.
Get back. Back up. Get back. You lazy good for nothing.
See here, do you need to use that whip?
You mind your own business.
Why, what you doing down there, Sam? I thought you fancied yourself as a bit of a fighter.
Never you mind about that. I've had enough of your stinking farm. You send me my wages or I'll have the law on you, see?
I'm sorry.
Well, don't spoil it by apologizing. Let's see if you're as good at working as you are at fighting.
You're right, Saunders. I feel 20 years younger myself already. In spirit, anyway.
We never thought we'd be ending our soldier in the Home Guard, did we, sir?
No, but maybe it's all for the best. At any rate, we were ready for Jerry now when he comes.
You're right, sir. Let him come, I say. I ain't afraid of him if his lufty waffles and his padded two-piece. By the way, sir,
Know that thing we were practicing last night? Where you get the jerry round the neck and...
No, my dear fellow. You got it wrong. Here, you catch hold of me. Come on. No, not that way. Here, this way. There we are. Here, you have to be so realistic. Dig it.
Well, which is the Nazi and which is the home guard?
Something went a little wrong somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Remind me to go into that at our next parade, Saunders.
Yes, sir.
Well, all ready, my dear?
All ready, General.
Let's see, the London train goes at 9:10. I'm driving you to the station. Saunders is busy.
Here, let me help you.
Ah, thank you, my dear. What train are you getting back?
The 4:30 as usual.
Oh, then I'll be at the station at 6.
Thank you, General. You're very sweet. I wouldn't bother you, but my poor friends so look forward to seeing me. I hate to disappoint them.
Of course.
He left it from Mummy.
Oh, thank you.
No, it's for you, Dora.
Oh,
Oh, Tommy, you didn't make your bed this morning.
Oh, I don't mind sleeping in it unmade.
well, none of that, young man. We may be at war, but we're going to stay civilized as long as we can.
All right, Grandfather. I'll go up and make it straight away.
Somewhere on the East Coast, May 12, 1940. Dear Dora and family, just a hasty note to let you know the tour has been extended for another 2 months. Oh. I'm sick as a dog about it, but this is no time to grumble. Isn't it wonderful about Roger's promotion? Can't get a word out of him about the new job, though. Seems to be entirely hush-hush.
I know. Leastwise, I can guess.
Well, keep it to yourself, my boy.
How's the bread? Give him a whopping big kiss for me and tell him not to forget the potato patch behind the ears. Love to all, May. P.S. Just heard we're going to Scotland.
Scotland?
Must get down to see you somehow before I go.
That's miles and miles away.
Perhaps the war will be over soon, and then she'll be with you all the time.
Do you think so?
You never know.
You ought to be going. I'll get the car.
Now, you be a good boy while I'm away. What are you going to do with yourself this afternoon?
I'm going over to Farmer Sales to help Uncle Jim.
Never mind that. Stay here and help Saunders.
Hello, Tommy. How did you know I was here?
Farmer Sale told me. Why did you give up your room at Mrs. Parkins?
Well, if you must know, Tommy, they asked me to.
Oh,
So I moved in here. Belongs to me, you know.
bit dusty, isn't it?
I was just trying to do something about that.
I'll help. Oh, your letters. That's why I came.
Thank you. How's Dora?
Oh, she's all right. She's been a bit bossy since Mummy went away. But women are always like that, I suppose.
If they aren't, you miss it.
I shouldn't. Who sent it?
It never says.
I wish I could catch one of them. I'd...
Easy, Tommy.
But you're not a coward. I don't care what anybody says. I know you're not. And you are on our side, aren't you?
Of course I am. If anybody says I'm not, you sock him for me, will you?
Oh, I have. Lots of times.
Yeah. Well, use your shirt tail.
From what you have told us, we are pretty certain that the airfield must be somewhere inside this ring, with the entrance probably in one of these hills.
Not much of a target.
All our planes need are the bearings. Will you give me a knife, please? Thank you. Where is the Heatherton house here? Oh. Due north. Let's call it 6 3/4 miles. The light from the house will give an angle of Yes. Yes, it checks. You think you will be able to handle your end?
Why not?
Good girl. Be ready tonight, about 12. If there's any change, I will telephone you. Usual code. Understood?
Perfectly.
Soon will be time to celebrate. And that should be very pleasant.
I must get my train. If I were late, they'd worry about me.
And we shouldn't like to worry them, should we?
Auf Wiedersehen.
Goodbye.
Here we are, sir.
Are you sure?
They're signaling us for a landing now, sir. Group Captain Attalus plane coming in. Group Captain Attalus plane coming in. Group Captain Attalus plane coming in. Group Captain Attalus plane coming in.
We've got 10 of these hangars, room for 25 planes in each, and we're nearly up to full strength.
Looks perfect from the air, like a picture postcard of rural England.
Make yourself comfortable.
Thanks.
Well, what are you doing snooping around here today?
Oh, just routine.
The intelligence that covers everything from shooting saboteurs to checking the officers' mess accounts. Which is it this time?
Saboteurs, possibly. Especially in this vicinity.
Well, in that case, the best thing to do would be move everybody out of the district.
Well, that's not feasible. The farms have got to be worked. We have to start by evacuating the aliens.
Most of them have good cause to hate Hitler.
All the more reason why they should cooperate. In case there's even one who has some funny ideas. I wrote this list.
When's the order go into effect?
Almost any day now.
Afraid this hits me personally.
Yes, I know. Please believe me, we have nothing against Dora Brookman. It's just that we know so very little about her.
Well, my wife ran across her on a holiday in Switzerland. She got out of Austria a jump ahead of Hitler. Her father wasn't so lucky. He died in a concentration camp.
Yes, that's the way it came to us. Unfortunately, we haven't been able to find any other refugee who escaped from her village. Of course, that doesn't make her guilty.
It's a word I never thought of in connection with Dora.
By George, it's past 8.
Won't you stay for coffee?
No, thank you, no. Got to be at the drill hall at 8:30. Just make it.
You haven't eaten your cake.
I'm not hungry.
That doesn't speak very well for my cooking.
Oh, it's yours? Well, that makes it different. It's good.
Daddy! Daddy! Have you heard the news?
Tommy, don't come running in like that.
I'm sorry.
Come over here, old boy. Well, what is it?
The Dutch have given up.
Poor devils, they never stood a chance. If only they'd come in with us at the beginning.
Do you think that would have made any difference?
Well, of course, don't you?
I suppose so. But I've seen the German panzers. I know what they can do.
Excuse me, Miss Dora. You're wanted on the telephone. Trunk call.
All right, Annie. Excuse me.
You don't think the Germans could win, do you, Daddy?
Yes, I think they could. But they won't. Come along, Puddinhead.
Hello? Who is it? Who? Where are you speaking from? In the blackout? Are you crazy? All right.
Good night, Tommy.
Good night, Daddy.
I still think it's too risky. All right, I understand. Yes. Good luck.
hope you didn't have any trouble with your connection.
No, not at all.
The reason I ask, we've been having some difficulty with trunk calls today.
Oh, I heard perfectly well. Are you going to be at the airfield all night?
Why?
Miss May on the telephone. She's driving down. Won't be here till late.
Oh, why didn't you let me speak to her?
She thought you might try to stop her from driving down in the blackout.
I would, too, the crazy loon. Will you walk with me to the car? Gosh, I'd be glad to see her. I suppose you've been wondering what's been the matter with me this evening.
To be honest, Roger, I have.
Well, I didn't want to tell you tonight, but they're moving all the aliens out of the district.
When?
Almost immediately.
I suppose I must be grateful even for small mercies.
What do you mean?
Might have been today or a month ago. At least I shall have been able to do something for my friends.
You already have, and I can't tell you how grateful we all are to you.
Tell me in the morning.
By car, and it's a good thing I did. Hello, Dad.
Hello, May. We've got to get everybody down to the cellar. Now, you see where Saunders is. I look out for the cook and her little girl.
All right, darling, you tell Dora.
Yes, Mummy. Dora! Dora! Dora!
All go down to the cellar.
Come on now, don't get nervous.
Give me my doll!
Willie, give Evie her doll. Tommy, come back here.
Dora, what were those lights? Tommy, get back in the house before you get hurt.
Tommy! Dora!
There was a light out in the garage.
How on earth did that happen?
It was your car, May. You must have left them on when you came in tonight. I ran down to turn them off.
Mother! What an awful thing for me to do. For heaven's sake, don't tell Roger. You too, darling.
hear that? 30 synchronized motors. They must be the Nazis. Dad told me that's the way they signal each other.
Come on, they're right overhead. Let's get in the house.
Wo ist das Signal?
Ich sehe es nicht.
Wir geben es auf. Bomben abwerfen.
Bombe los. Bomben abwerfen.
It's upstairs. What, Mommy? My face. Dora, take care.
Come along, Tommy.
Oh, here, Saunders. Let's get this over there for the children.
Yes.
Come on. Oh, Dora, sit down there, will you, my dear?
Thank you, John.
Tommy, where's your mother?
She'll be down in a minute.
Oh, good.
Evie, what are you crying for?
It's Willie. He keeps saying I'm a nasty, and he's going to cut out my gizzard. He's a nasty. She's a paratrooper.
Goodness sake, what's the matter? Evie, be quiet. Will you shut up, Harold? Now, look, hold this. Willie, for goodness sake, shut up. Evie, look. Look, darling, look. Is this funny or not? Look.
Do me.
Why, Evie, don't be so pushy.
Oh, come on, Annie, let me do her, eh?
Oh, all right.
All right, here we go. Wait a minute now. Oh, you look wonderful. Here. There.
Here, dear.
Cool. Do me too.
Oh, a pleasure. I've got just the character for you. Here, hold this. You turn around here.
What is it?
Walk up, ladies and gentlemen, and see the finest show on Hampstead Heath. Get off the wheel, boy. You bother me. Here he is, the boy wonder. The paper hanger will now say a few words and hang himself.
Der Schatten wär, das Klippenflug, uns
Saunders, turn on the flare, piano. Maybe that'll stop her.
Evie, look, Evie. Look.
Yeah, Evie, look.
Listen, Evie, roll out the barrel. We'll have a barrel of fun. All roll out the barrel. We've got the blues on the run. Sing, boom, forever. Ring out a song of good cheer. Why, now's the time to roll out the barrel. For the gang's all here. And every time they hear that oom-pa-pa, tra-la-la-la, and all the couples form a ring. For miles around, you'll hear them sing all together. Roll out the barrel. We'll have a barrel of fun. Hello? Roger! Oh, darling!
Hey, careful. Well, when did you get in? You would choose a night like this to come home. Is there any damage up at the house?
Not a thing. Everyone's safe and sound in bed. How about you? Did they hit the airfield? They didn't. Oh, that's wonderful. Darling, hurry over as soon as you can in the morning, because I have to leave before lunch. Good night, darling. God bless.
Oh.
Jim.
Is everything all right?
Of course. Wait a moment. I'll be right down.
I had to come over.
You're so sweet.
Oh, I was worried.
I can't sleep. Let's go for a drive. We can see the sunrise.
I'll steal the station wagon.
Yes, Tommy, we were up there after them, all right.
Do you think they were trying to bomb the, you know what, Daddy?
I shouldn't wonder. But they certainly missed it by miles.
Ready, young fella, my lad?
Yes, Granddad. I've got to go, Mummy. Granddad's driving me down to the listening station. I'm on duty at 12.
You are, darling. Well, run along.
Goodbye, Mummy.
Goodbye, darling.
Goodbye, Dad.
Bye.
Goodbye, Dad.
Goodbye, Roger.
Bye, son.
I better be getting a move on myself. My train leaves London at 2:30. How Dora had the energy to get up and go marketing, I can't imagine. Say goodbye to her for me. Roger, you will do all you can about Dora, won't you?
Well, I'll try. Sir Leslie's the right man to see, of course. With his influence, he might be able to do something. I doubt it, especially after last night.
I can't bear to think of poor Dora in an internment camp. That was the dickens of a way to come for 15 minutes of your company.
So you were bored, eh?
It's a distraction, darling. But I warn you, if you get yourself killed, I'll never speak to you again.
Well, that's a very tempting offer. I'll think it over.
Why, you heartless brute.
You nagging witch.
I've got to go. You know, the show must go on. Happy landing, Stinky. Keep him safe. Keep him safe.
I didn't know you were back. May's just gone, and I... Well, what's the idea? Surely you're not leaving.
Oh, yes.
But good heavens, you don't have to go yet. Not until the order's made official, anyhow.
You mean the alien order? That doesn't apply to me at all.
Why not?
I'm the subject of Great Britain. Jim and I were married this morning. Well, aren't you going to congratulate me?
Of course. I hope you'll be very happy.
Thank you, Roger. We'll see you in the morning.
I moved my stuff to the bottom drawers. Will the two top ones be enough for you for the time?
Yes, I'm sure they will.
This marriage of ours isn't strictly according to Hoyle.
How do you mean?
Well, it seems to me there should be more romance in helping your bride stow her things in your own dresser.
I can't help it if you've seen my best underwear on the same clothesline with yours week after week.
Marrying an old pal isn't exactly mysterious.
Now all you can think of is that I'm going to hog more than my share of the space.
Don't tell me.
No use trying to fool you.
That's right. I know how you look after you've washed your hair, how grumpy you can be before breakfast, and how I love you, knowing things like that about you.
There's something else you don't know.
You have 12 toes.
No. If I hadn't married you today, they'd have moved me out tomorrow along with all the other aliens.
Yes.
Or would you rather they had?
Hey, Jim! Well, you're a fine so-and-so, springing a surprise marriage on us. Why don't you let anyone know?
Well, I'd had the license for such a time that the moment she said yes, I thought I'd better rush her to the nearest registrar's office. What's the matter?
Look, Jim, I'm very fond of Dora, but after all, she is an alien. Or rather was.
Oh, it's about that order removing the aliens from the district.
You mean she told you?
Of course she told me.
Before you were married? I have to ask that, Jim.
Now, what difference does it make? Dora wouldn't marry me before because she thought it would make things more difficult for me.
Okay, Jim. Directly May gets back from her camp tour, we'll get together, the four of us. We'll open a bottle of... Let's let Dora name it, shall we? So long, old boy.
How soon?
The 15th?
That's 5 days from now.
Yes. The attack will be made at dusk, about 9 o'clock. And this time there must be no mistake. No signals discovered too soon.
You don't have to remind me of that. It'll be quite different this time, I assure you.
Good.
France has surrendered. England is practically at our mercy. But a few stubborn idiots can be very obstinate. So now, we must contact those peace-loving Englishmen who will be useful to us.
Sir Leslie Buchanan, for example. He was quite influential in peace circles before the war. I should like to arrange a meeting.
I can do that easily.
No, not you. You got a job. And there mustn't be a breath of suspicion against you. No, but your husband.
Do you think that's safe?
Why not? He's a champion of peace, is he not? And if there were any trouble, it would be a very simple matter to blame him for the whole business.
Wunderbar.
He will receive a letter from me tomorrow. All you have to do is to make sure that he reads it.
You read it. There's a letter for you from London.
Is it a bill or a seed catalog? Dora, this is about a committee for the education of refugee children. To teach them, it says, the real nature of this war and to prepare them for the peace to follow. It was felt that your scholastic record particularly qualifies you to take charge. I shall be happy to discuss the matter with you in London at your earliest convenience. Sincerely, K. Vander Brugel.
That sounds interesting.
Yes, I must see him. It's a chance to do something. Vander Brugel. Dutch, I suppose.
I'm glad you like the idea.
I haven't been so enthusiastic about anything since the day I got married.
Oh, you're married?
Yes. As a matter of fact, my wife's an Austrian. Or was.
A refugee?
Yes.
Another reason why you should be interested in our cause.
Well?
Don't go yet. Here comes the tea.
Good afternoon, sir. Here's your cuppa. It'll do you both good after all that chin wagging.
Well, I shouldn't stay, but it looks too good to refuse.
Oh, don't stint yourself, sir. There's plenty more where they come from. Is there anything else I can get you, sir?
No, thank you, Mrs. Harris. Extraordinary, the London Cockney. They seem to have no conception of the fate hanging over them.
I don't follow.
Surely you realize what will happen to London unless reason prevails.
Yes, but I hardly believe England will sue for peace.
What alternative has she? Unfortunately. Except to be blasted out of existence.
She can keep on fighting. I believe she will.
I'm not so sure. As a humanitarian, I hate killing as much as you do. But as a continental, I hear things.
How do you mean?
Well, for example, there's a persistent rumor going around that Germany intends to send a very important official to England, unofficially.
With an offer of peace?
Well, that's the rumor. And then when he lands here, according to the story, this German is going to contact those who might bring pressure on the government.
Does the rumor give any idea of the terms?
Oh, yes, they will be very generous. And offer England protection against the Eastern menace.
I see. Do you think anyone in England will listen to this?
Well, that's just the point. Mr. Heatherton, I understand that you are a close friend of one of the most prominent peace advocates before the war, Sir Leslie Buchanan.
Oh, you'd like me to arrange a meeting between Sir Leslie and this German official.
Precisely.
Well, that's interesting. Thanks for tea. I'll think it over.
Paper, sir. Midday edition. Get your paper. Yeah, get your paper. Paper, sir. Midday edition, sir. Thank you, sir. Here you are. Get your paper. But.
This is no war of chieftains or of princes, of dynasties.
Magnificent. Splendid.
The Prime Minister, the Right Honourable Winston Churchill, has just broadcast to listeners at home and overseas.
But you missed the speech. Have you had dinner?
Yes, thanks. Hello, everyone.
Hello, Jim. Hear you've been up in town. How did you get on? Was it something good?
Well, I'm not sure yet. I want to think it over. You'll forgive us if we run along. I have to get up pretty early.
I'll drop you, my boy. Don't like being out late myself these days.
When you get home, don't leave the headlights on like I did that night. It's a good thing Dora discovered them and turned them off.
What's that?
You didn't tell him? Well, now, you see, there's loyalty for you. And don't you tell Roger or he'll have me court-martialed.
So he should. Not sure I oughtn't to report you myself.
Sorry you didn't get back earlier, Jim. You've missed something very fine.
The Prime Minister?
Yes. No matter what you may feel about war, Jim, I think you'd have been proud to be his fellow countryman.
Yes, of course, but you weren't always so enthusiastic about it. Especially around Munich time.
That's true. And nobody realizes our mistake more clearly than we who opposed him.
Forgive me, but is the Reformation so complete? An attractive offer of negotiated peace, for instance. Mightn't that shake the old guard's loyalty to Mr. Churchill?
No. We've learned our lesson. There can be no negotiated peace. Only final and irrevocable victory.
Darling, you haven't told us about your visit to the Dutchman. What was his name? Van der
Brugel. Well, that's a long story.
Was his proposition as interesting as we thought?
More so, but well, I want to think about it.
What's the matter?
I couldn't sleep.
What's worrying you?
It's that fellow Van der Brugel. I don't know, but he talks more like a German agent than a refugee.
What makes you say that?
Well, just as I was going, he started talking about England's being beaten and Germany willing to make peace. He suggested I talk to Sir Leslie about it.
But peace is what you've always wanted, isn't it?
Not the sort Czechoslovakia got, or France, or Poland.
You're not changing, are you?
No, but I certainly don't want to see my country enslaved.
Would you rather see it destroyed? Would you like to see London blown off the map?
That's almost exactly what he said.
Well, that's what anyone would say who loved peace. You mustn't suspect a man of being a spy, darling, just because he wants the very things that you've been fighting for.
It would be terrible, wouldn't it, if the things I believed in were turned against the people I love most. I should have told Sir Leslie about the whole thing tonight.
Perhaps it'll seem different in the morning. If not, then you can talk to him. You'll be seeing him over the weekend.
Yes. It's funny, I never thought you could feel the way you've just been talking.
I'm your wife, and I can be persuaded.
The question is, am I converting you, or... You're very sweet, aren't you?
How's it going?
Well, it's fixed. There it is.
Thanks awfully, sir. It's jolly decent of you. Lucky I was passing when it broke, wasn't it?
Yes.
Well, goodbye.
Tommy, you might drop this off at Sir Leslie's on your way.
All right, Uncle Jim. Bye.
Goodbye.
Yes, hello. Dora, why are you calling me?
I'm afraid my husband is getting suspicious. We'd better settle the business tonight. Good. I'm ready. Goodbye.
War Office? Connect me with military intelligence, please. Yes, MI5.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Jim, but these reports have to be in by the morning.
That's all right. My wife knows I'll be late.
Uncle Jim! Dora!
What are you doing here?
I came over with a message from Sir Leslie. About the letter.
What letter?
The one Uncle Jim told me to give him.
What are you looking at?
It's my knee. Fell off my bike.
You better let me put a dressing on it.
No, it's all right.
Don't be silly. You don't want to get it infected, do you? Come along. I have some bandages in my room upstairs.
We'll have it reconditioned immediately. Yes? Oh, hello, Atherley. What do you want? Dora? Well, what about her?
She's a Nazi agent. We've just rounded up the key members of a nice little ring. a so-called Dutchman, a fellow named Vanderbrugel, and a woman named Muller, music teacher.
Are you absolutely sure? I mean about Dora.
Quite. Her job's to give Jerry his bearings on the airfield next time he comes over. Don't wait for us, pull her in right away. Yes, full authority. Oh, about that father of hers. He died in a concentration camp, all right. She put him there.
Right.
Enemy aircraft approaching. Enemy aircraft approaching. Stations.
Let me out! Open the door! Dora! Let me out, do you? I know what you're going to do. I saw you out there. Let me out! Let me out!
My wife's all alone at the cottage. I think I should be there. Could you finish those reports?
Why, of course, Jim. You go ahead. Be careful, mind.
I don't think so. Uncle Jim, Dora.
Easy now. Here, try to stand up.
Jim, I followed you here. What happened?
Well, it's Tommy. Half the shack fell on him.
No, I'm all right. But Uncle Jim,
Knocked the
Dora.
wind out of you, though.
Dora signaled them. I saw her.
What, Tommy?
She set fire to the hayrick. I saw her getting it ready, so she locked me in the bedroom. So I had to climb out of the window. Uncle Jim, it's still burning.
You'd better stay here under cover.
right. I was worried about you.
Stop lying. Tommy saw you.
All right. What difference does it make to you? You're a pacifist and this is war. Why don't you be sensible? England's beaten, but now we'll need men like you to help remold it. Then we could be happy, Jim. I've always hated you. You hear that? That's your precious airfield. And I led them to it. They've blown it to pieces like they will the rest of your little island. They'll come again and again. Not only here, but all over the world. And I'll be helping to show them the way. Look at me. It's the last look you'll ever get.
Where is she?